Okay, bit of a late start there, so might be especially short. But yeah. So I just loaded up the game here, and I think this is probably just the cutscene that I watched a little while back of the part of the facility exploding. Um, but it's odd that it went right into a cutscene because I just loaded this game up like yesterday to just check where I was at with like development items and deployment stuff. And yeah, I was just, excuse me. Yeah, I didn't put me into a cutscene. I was able to check that kind of stuff. So I mean, it is possible this is new. So wanted to go ahead and record this. Let's get started.
You destroyed the separator tank. Objectives complete. Though security will be tighter after that explosion. Get out of there ASAP.
Also adjust the audio a bit, a little bit. Just now you might have heard. But yeah, since last time I forgot to adjust it to the Metal Gear levels. It might have been the game might have been just slightly quieter than.
The map has been updated.
Alright, cool. So yeah, what are we doing? Exfiltrate. Cool. 4 dudes on walkers come in. Shit's about to go down, ain't it?
It blocks your way out. You see any other escape route? Well, I guess you could just bust through the gate.
I guess I could. Yeah, I suppose. Hang on, did that actually reach that far? Oh, that's pretty cool. I forget if I already stealthed this though. I mean, let's just try to keep the stealth as much as possible. At least just what's this? It's like a. It doesn't look like an anti-air thing. It looks like just straight up big old turret. Multi-purpose big old turret. What do you think, BD? So I pulled the trigger finally on a couple copies of, well, one copy each of Metal Gear Solid 2 and 4 today. So pretty excited that those are in the way, and in store relatively soon. I mean, I'd like to really keep playing this and maybe even just go right into the sequels. There is a gap of games I'm going to be just watching and not playing right after this one. Similar to how there was a few games I just watched and didn't play before. Yeah, did I play any of the ones before this? I don't think so. I'll just go ahead and recap the list. I mean, for all I know, this video might last longer than the list does anyways. But what I've been referencing, I know I've mentioned this before, but I'm doing it out of release order and in chronological order. So, experiencing some things in kind of a weird way. But I think it's been great. Because the first Metal Gear game that I played was this one. That got me into the series. And then, you know, had several years away. And it's in that time when I watched the previous games. So Snake Eater, Portable Ops, Peace Walker, and then, okay, so we did play Ground Zeroes, that's right. I felt like maybe I did play one before this, and that was just the, like, version 1 of this game. But then, yeah, so Phantom Pain. After this is Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. I'm going to watch both of those. And then Metal Gear Solid. That I will be playing, actually. I've got that on the PlayStation Portable. And then Metal Gear Solid 2, we just purchased. PS2. And part of what made me pull the trigger is I found out, I was looking at getting the HD collection. I was considering that. I was doing a bit more research on that. And I found out one of the things that's omitted is the PS2 version apparently has some sort of like skateboarding mini game, and I know nothing more than that. But that alone has me definitely curious enough to just go back and try the original version anyways. Yeah, I kind of like that my PS2 library is growing. I never played a whole lot of PS2 back in the day. So, or the games that I did play were kind of odd ones, I guess, that weren't like what or the typical like big Titan PS2 games back in the day. I think Metal Gear is kind of one of those franchises, right? I did play, so GTA San Andreas was like my PS2 game. Quick little PS2 rant here. But yeah, I guess they're kind of escaping me right now, but like, what is it? Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank. Are both of those PS2 exclusives? Yeah, I never played like either of those series, so I'm like really unfamiliar with them. I often like interchange them in my mind, but I know they're very, very different. And, like, yeah, Sly Cooper. Never played any of those. Oh yeah, and then there's like, what's his face? Gosh, I'm embarrassed I don't know this one, but there's like a guy who was like basically the mascot of PlayStation early on. Banjo-Kazooie, I think? Yeah. I do believe. But yeah, none of those, none of these, like, there's a lot of big games like that, Final Fantasy, that, yeah, I think people typically associate with Metal Gear that was not my, with the PlayStation, which was not my experience. Yeah, like the big games I think of for, like, the games I played on the PS2 back in the day are like San Andreas, Ultimate Spider-Man. I was actually kind of feeling nostalgic about PS2 games earlier and going through. Yeah, so it's those guys. I actually played a little bit of like Treasure Planet a few times. I would love to play that one day again on this channel. Maybe like make some actual progress with it. There's one other one down here. What was it? Burnout Takedown. Played a lot of that on the PS2. And Dance Dance Revolution Extreme 2. Anti-Grav. The iToy game. Another game I would love to play on this channel one day. If for no other reason than because it's just so like quirky. The early version of Connect. But yeah, I guess that's about it really. Like those are kind of the big like games I think that I have a few other ones. Like I have Sims 2. I feel like that'd be a great one. But I just never really got into it. Never really gave it much of a chance, really. The whole like Sims series. So, anyways, it's cool to be
Get yourself out of the hot zone.
knowing that I have some, well, just one PS2 game on the way. But I also got Vice City recently, and yeah, just some more 6th gen games. It's nice to see that collection slowly expanding. And I know 4, and it's my understanding that Metal Gear Solid 2 are both one sec. They have a lot of movie clips and whatnot. So yeah, I'm just super interested to see that and to see like what the PS2 graphics can do. 'Cause I know some games like Final Fantasy X really took advantage of that, and yeah, it'd be cool. And I've seen actually really good ratings on Metacritic. I think it's one of like the top 50 highest rated games games on there. Yeah, just the PS2 version of Metal Gear Solid 2. And then, of course, Metal Gear Solid 4 is, like, legendary for having a shitload of movie clips and whatnot. Which sounds awesome. And it's actually the latest one in the series. I guess I never really finished listing those up, did I? But, and it was an IGN rated 10 out of 10 masterpiece as well. So, yeah, I can't wait to get to that. And it'll be so cool having, like, the only other 10 out of 10 IGN rated, at least, game in the series. That's the one I started with, and then we're going to go to the other 10 out of 10 game to end with Metal Gear Solid 4. I suppose I might still play Revengeance at some point. But yeah, so just to finish it off, so we're going to be, after this, I'll be watching Metal Gear 2, and then playing Metal Gear Solid 2, 4, and then, yeah, potentially doing Revengeance. But that's a very different kind of game, and yeah, I'm not even sure how much it connects back to the plot, or if it does at all. But yeah. Cool to be getting more into this series in general. Alright. There is also Twin Snakes and Subsistence, maybe, I think, or Substance, Acid. There's like a few other games that I missed in my early researching of this that I'm like finding out about. That I gotta look into and add to that list. But okay, let's play some games.
By chopper or by land, it's your choice.
I like when DD just lays down when he's chilling out with me. I really have loved just all of my my buddies. Oh shit. Oh, are we good? What time is it? I don't see a time limit they've given me.
Caution, rain approaching.
Let's try to smoke. Oh, I cannot smoke. Okay. See. I see. Yeah, let's just go ahead and restart this. Maybe I will use the mortar after all then.
You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
The map has been updated.
Wait, can I? Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Then, containers as items I can ultimately. They're emitting other containers. Wait, what? Okay. This is cool.
They've blocked your way out. You see any other escape route?
No. Jeez. I thought maybe.
You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just order it. Well, actually, wait a second. Yeah, I really do have access to this.
The map has been updated.
Maybe I spawn in somewhere else if I approach from this angle though. What's going on? Down. Dope. Bye. Checkpoint reached. Just keep on running. Where's my vehicle? No nearby vehicle? Okay. Suppose I could take one from them, huh?
Marker
Over
placed.
here. I'd also not have to run like punch the wire, but I don't know if that still made a super loud sound for you guys. Hopefully not. Yeah, I don't know if I still have to run. I'm gonna have to run like all the way outside the box.
You have arrived at your destination.
Be that far. Actually, the box ends like right here. Or I guess. Okay. Let's see.
Marker placed. Marker
It's probably
placed.
not gonna be a thing, huh? Alright, well, whatever. Might just be running for a while. Might have to like time lapse this or something. Let's see.
Exfiltrated.
All right, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Mission complete. Great work.
B for bear.
Boss, we took another look into Saner, the owner of the oil field. They were behind what happened. They hired the PF, not United. They restarted the facility all the while pretending they were the victims. One other thing. Saner's Johannesburg head office is just a room in a multi-tenant building. Company's essentially non-existent. 3 years ago, that investment fund stepped in and started gutting it through a series of mergers and sell-offs. And get this, the fund itself no longer exists either. It's a shell corporation, meaning someone is just using Saner's name from the shadows. But what about those strange corpses? Just what the hell were they doing over there?
Hey, Snake, I've customized a walker gear just for you. It features a silent running system, great for infiltration missions, and you can also summon it to your location. I've taken the liberty of calling it the D-Walker. It's armed with a suppressed tranquilizer gun. If you want to add other weaponry or upgrade the chassis, give the order from your iDroid.
Good. You captured it alive.
Cool.
Side ops list
Boss,
updated.
I've updated the mission list.
List
We received a
updated.
new job offer. It doesn't seem connected to Cypher or Skullface at all. But if it goes well, we may get an Afrikaans interpreter. The details are on your iDroid.
Please select a mission.
Yeah, can I get some recap on this Africa stuff? Yeah, I guess I just thought I retained more of that than I actually did. I remember listening to this. Okay. Well, before we do that, let's establish where we're going next. Okay, there's a thing here nearby.
Marker placed.
Go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, and then I think if I get a gunsmith, and then we can do actual, like, gun customization stuff, perhaps? I'm pretty sure that's, like, what we've been waiting on. Is that sort of thing. What's up, Booch?
Good dog.
Is there a vehicle I maybe want to get, call in? Yeah, alright. Let's start the cassette tapes and we'll do that.
Ever since the attack on your unit 9 years ago, the name Big Boss has become known the world over. What do you mean? Those of your men who survived traveled far and wide. They fought throughout the world. In fact, they're part of the reason we have all these PFs now. Every one of them suffered their own phantom pain from losing you. Talking about you wherever they went helped to heal their wounds. Your actions and words, your legend, has been told on every battlefield they've set foot on. Obviously, as the tales have spread, the truth's been distorted, painted over.
Complete.
Big Boss sacrificed himself to show us the threat that Cypher poses. He sounded a warning, so it goes. A warning? Too much power destroys the hands that hold it. Apparently, you chose to be a living example of that. I never said any of that. The moment any truth is passed on, it starts turning into fiction. The problem is, fiction inspires people more than facts. To the world, you're now the legendary mercenary Big Boss. The lessons you've taught the PFs are the reason they're so widespread. They're the reason they've survived. And you know what they all aspire to? To one day go nuclear, just like you did, and stand up to Cypher. Of all the stupid things you could do, they'll never understand what you really wanted. Heroes are misunderstood. It takes a man of the same caliber to understand what drives them. Bottom line is, these guys want to be like their hero, Big Boss. And deep down, they all have their eyes on nuclear weapons. They say that a nuke is the only means of standing against Cypher. But these days, it's becoming little more than a slogan to rally the troops and survive in a cutthroat business.
Enemy presence detected.
Currently, there are 3 major PFs who've expanded into Central Africa.
I was just about to get out. Yeah, I gotta be more careful. In daylight.
Currently, there are 3 major PFs who've expanded into Central Africa. CFA, Rogue Coyote, and Zero Risk Security.
HEC's investigations have shown there's almost no overlap between their areas of operation. It's not so much a turf war, more like they have a gentleman's agreement. If you do cross paths with them, you probably won't have to face more than one at a time. Still, don't expect a walk in the park. The CFA, Contract Forces of Africa.
Just wanted to finish that recording before we restarted. Off the rock that was
The CFA, Contract Forces of Africa. These guys are a major player. Their head office is in Pretoria, South Africa. That's also where the South African Defense Force is headquartered. We think the two are closely connected. An HEC investigation revealed that most of the CFA's operators are former SADF soldiers. South Africa has been locked in struggles with neighboring regimes for years. That means constant action. And we know better than anyone that's the best kind of training. A company drawing its recruits from hardened military vets.
Complete.
You can bet they know how to handle themselves. Do not underestimate them.
Analysis complete.
Within the CFA is a company of soldiers made up mainly of locally hired operators. They speak Afrikaans to communicate with personnel from the CFA. But if you notice any speaking the local language, that's them. Though hired from the local population, they were originally part of a paramilitary group, so they'll have plenty of combat experience. And unlike their days shooting junkyard rifles out of beat-up pickup trucks, the CFA now supplies them with the latest gear from the West. On top of that, they've been combat trained by the South African Army. All that adds up to a much stronger fighting force. So don't brush them off. Look at the Angola-Zaire border region. The east bank of the Munene River in particular. It's a microcosm of a problem that stretches all across Africa.
Caution.
There's a
Rain
civil war
approaching.
going on in Angola, fought between the government MPLA and the Western-backed UNITA. Zaire is still a dictatorship under President Mobutu, but numerous uprisings have broken out in its remote regions. With all the trouble elsewhere keeping their hands full, neither government has control over their side of the border. They depend on militias and PFs, as do the rebels. Government forces, guerrillas, militants, groups of all shapes and sizes hawk whatever resources they can to hire PFs. Conflict brings PFs. PFs expand the war zone, and more conflicts erupt in a continuous chain reaction. Sounds like our kind of work. Mother Base could grow by leaps and bounds.
Okay, so there wasn't actually any mention of this new organization then, was there? Yeah, was that just all that X-Pause, was that delivered like in movie clips and whatnot beforehand?
How long are we gonna keep that woman here?
You mean quiet?
My personal feelings aside, she's putting everybody on edge. You should hear the stories. I got sick from just standing guard at her cell. I won't stand on the same platform as that witch. She hit me for no reason.
What is this, a private army or a kindergarten?
The thing is, they're all serious. They're faced with something they don't understand, and a kind of mass hysteria has broken out. I've gotten wind of countless plots to take her out.
There are no grounds for this suspicion whatsoever. Put yourself in her shoes, assuming they see her as a prisoner here. No, even more so, if they
Is it
do,
the
she
moisture?
deserves to be treated humanely. I always thought our men were a bit more noble-minded, but... Look, I understand this is a stressful line of work, but to make her the scapegoat...
You've got it wrong. Quiet?
She's with Cypher. We have men that lost their buddies to her organization.
You could say that about more than just her. Plenty of the men used to fight for another side, but they've all put that aside to work for the boss.
Cypher is different. And if you ask me, the boss is the biggest problem. Why is he protecting her? Some of the guys are starting to suspect him of... I don't agree with keeping her here either.
So what's your move? Throw her out? Kill her? She's our ticket to Cypher, and her physical abilities are outstanding. We could use someone like her.
Don't make me sick.
Her marksmanship, speed, stealth capabilities for a start. Then, there are the other things we've learned. Quiet appears to be able to use both eyes as master eyes simultaneously. That lets her track targets of different focal lengths at once. While looking through the scope with one eye, she can look for new targets with the other. That's why she doesn't need a spotter. She can operate alone, no matter the circumstances.
See, I told you she's a freak. No one would be able to control her.
No, there's one person who could.
Hey, you trying to get the boss killed?
Well, why don't we talk to him? See if he's willing to take her along.
I don't like this.
It's his decision to make. The two of them might even make a good team.
Analysis complete.
Loving this perch.
You called that thing Sahelanthropus. Where does the name come from?
Well, several years ago, an excavation team discovered a hominid skull in the Sahel region.
Central Africa. The Southern Sahara.
Cypher gave the specimen the name Sahelanthropus, man of Sahel. And then they covered the whole thing up.
Why?
They probably wanted to monopolize information about human evolution to have a head start in their genetic research. At least, until they had an idea of what they'd found.
It was that big of a discovery, huh?
Sahelanthropus was a gracile hominid, estimated to have lived about 7 million years ago. What's significant about it is how its skull's foramen magnum faces down. In other words, its spinal column supported its head from underneath.
It stood upright.
Right, which would mean Sahelanthropus walked upright 3 million years before Australopithecus, making it the world's oldest human species.
Walking upright. I get it. Hence the name Sahelanthropus for your machine.
Walking upright was the decisive difference between our ancestors and other anthropoids. Our brains could get heavier once they were supported by the spinal column. That led to the use of tools and the development of complex communication through language. Only man is capable of this. My creation will be the progenitor of all bipedal weapon platforms.
And you did this for Cypher.
No, not at all. Sahelanthropus is the best proof that I never betrayed you guys.
What do you mean?
The reconstructed Sahelanthropus skull looked exactly like the skull we used as our logo 9 years ago in the Caribbean.
An army without a nation. Outside the world order.
The design was based on Pangaea, the supercontinent that existed 250 million years ago, right?
Yeah. When the world was a single landmass. That concept's at the source of our strength.
I felt the same way about Sahelanthropus. Sure, I was forced to build it under their orders, but I always wanted to put its technology back in our hands someday. That's the reason I incorporated the old insignia into Sahelanthropus's name.
Clouds
Don't you
approaching.
see? That's how much I was thinking about you guys.
Oh, I see, all right. I see someone desperate to cover his ass. You can say whatever you want after the fact. But that skull also symbolizes somebody else. Skullface.
Snake, you finally came. Just don't record this, okay?
I'm not recording anything. What's this about?
What I'm about to say stays between you and me. It's about the weapon to surpass Metal Gear. You know a researcher by the name of Clark? He works in the biotech industry, real advanced stuff. His area is bioengineering, but lately he's also gotten into genetic research.
Never heard of him.
Well then, what do you know about cloning?
I think I've heard enough.
Hold on, this is important. Cloning lets you create a genetic copy of an organism. You take the nucleus of one of its cells, and you swap it with the nucleus of an unfertilized egg from another member of the same species. They started out working with plants, but since then they've had success with other organisms, including mammals. It's a hot area for a lot of places right now. Corporations, universities, research groups. There's no shortage of scientists out to get famous and patent their work, with morality taking a back seat.
Isn't that a little outside your field?
It's got nothing to do with my research. But I thought it might be of interest to you. Cloning, and Dr. Clark, I mean.
Go on.
Now, this is really highly classified stuff, but I've heard that an American biotech company has successfully cloned a human being. What's more, it happened over 10 years ago, and the researcher behind it was Dr. Clark. You've really never heard of him?
I don't meet many doctors.
This Dr. Clark is a complete ghost, even to others in his field. His age, where he comes from, that might not be his real name. And I can't even say for sure he's a he. Clark's employer, ATGC, its company motto is embracing your hopes, preserving talent.
What does this have to do with me?
Cypher. Dr. Clark works for ATGC, and they have connections to DARPA. Cypher couldn't function without the communications network DARPA's built, meaning Cypher has to be a part of the Pentagon, or at least the two are joined at the hip. DARPA is a driving force behind human cloning. It's a pretty high priority project for them. And this Dr. Clark, some say he's a pivotal player in Cypher. But that's not all. Every cell nucleus in an organism contains the genetic information for that organism. Think of it as a blueprint for life. Clark appears to be working on how to decode this information and rearrange it at will. If you could do that, it would mean being able to custom design human beings for specific purposes. Can you believe that? Suppose for a moment that this is all fact. A man of your talents, if your genetic information died with you, that would be a terrible loss for mankind. But what if mankind could preserve you for future generations by cloning you?
All right, enough. I get the idea.
Look, I know it's inductive reasoning, but this weapon to surpass Metal Gear they're developing in Africa, I believe it's something that uses this new technology. Speaking as a fellow scientist, it chills me to the bone.
That's rich coming from you.
If genes serve as our blueprint, then I wonder if they include an impulse that drives us to tweak the design. Can you imagine that? Genes encoded with information that wants its children to decode it. Is life itself putting the direction of our next evolution in the hands of scientists? I guess it would take some real arrogance to believe that. And yet, it could be what Cypher's after.
I think you're barking up the wrong tree. But that was an interesting story. It'd make a good movie.
You have to believe me.
Where'd you hear all this anyway?
Where? I just overheard it in bits and pieces while I was forced to do that research for them.
Right.
Wait a minute. Look, I want to help you. I want to be of service here. I'm risking my life with this.
Is that so? Maybe it's time we brought someone else into the conversation.
No, not him. Not Ocelot. You can't do this.
Go that way, please? Oh, Jesus. I think we might have to use what's up there.
You called that thing... Dr. Clark, we're...
Caution, rain approaching.
Okay, so if I pull right trigger again, actually quick enough, I was thinking I had to sprint, but if I just wait. I had to try to sprint instead. That might have worked. Yeah, let's just restart. Didn't mean to pop out of cover there. I meant to just go to the edge of the cover. Huh? There's no consistency. Come on. I'm not perceiving a consistency. You guys have to be staring at me. Only one kind of deal. Gotta lie down, Dee Dee.
Ja, altyd met 'n grapjie om die spanning te breek. En as ander buitenlande,
Come on, dude. They're gonna see you. And I don't want them looking over here.
ek het gehoor dat die CFA totaal uit Walla Yamasa onttrek. Dis net seker.
Caution, rain approaching.
Diamond Dogs.
Diamond dogs.
Dis doelbewus in. Dit was. Neem ek draak. Hey, kom rustig. Dis reg. Jammer. Kom kry jy nie 'n bietjie rus. Ja.
Yep.
Sien julle later.
Oh, like I saw. Okay. Yeah, I guess when they were yelling. I feel like he should have saw though. That wasn't what I wanted that to do. What? That should have been. I was on the ladder. I was driving in the same place. I don't understand why you saw me earlier, but not just now. Okay, you just need to die, is what you need to do. Actually, I think just about all of you guys need to die, don't you? What? What is going on? Alright.
Analysis complete.
I shot his fucking hat. Oh my god. What? Okay, I guess if I shoot from that angle, then... Ooh, that's cool. He yelled sniper there. Then he falls back. Yeah, I mean, that... If he's ever seeing me though, that means his range is above like 70 meters in the daylight. Is that just like a glitch? I don't feel like that ever really happens. And then I spawned at like 100 meters. And they're not seeing me at like 80 meters. I don't know. Oh shit, I thought you went inside. Just turn around. Or walk here, actually, that might work too. Why am I having such a hard time now? Just getting over here. But that was a... I guess they'd hear that. Oh, cool. So you can just select it and then press Y. That's cool. Or you can just press Y at any time? Like this? Let's go. I never knew that. At least I don't think I ever knew that when I like first played this game. But I suppose it'd be hard for me not to. I don't remember ever using that.
Caution, rain approaching.
Yeah.
That's the target.
Er is CMP, begrepen. Alleen jij gewaarschuwd. Die vijand krijgt werkgevers. Veld hullen, uit.
Go!
Analysis complete. Side op completed.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Er is CMP, begrepen. Lay off your rudder, uit.
The enemy's given up their search for you. But they're not giving the all clear just yet. Stay alert.
CMP stelt aan hier. Een vreemde bewoner al gezien. Het blijkt ons het Er is CMP, begrepen. Ons is onder een aanval.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated.
Based off of what I've just done, ending tone. That's great.
Er is CMP, begrepen. Alleen jij overwacht en pakt enige indringers. Uit.
Good.
Much more time here.
Please select a mission.
You called that thing. Dr. Clark works for AT.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
All right. Since last checkpoint, let's maybe go ahead and snag a checkpoint. So, can I drive over this way? by
Marker
chance?
placed.
I'd like to just head. Yeah, this is nice. Maybe a bit
Marker removed. Marker removed. Marker placed. presence detected. The map has been updated.
Thanks, CMA.
Extraction of analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
He doesn't have a helmet, right? Yeah, that was just a demon. Nice. Suppressor's still getting a bit low, but it's cool.
Analysis complete. Marker placed. Analysis marker placed. Analysis complete.
Just gradually cooler and cooler. Or better and better stats, I mean. Alright, so maybe let's remove...
Marker removed. Marker placed.
I can't see him yet, but...
Clouds approaching.
We got 2 more of them.
Analysis complete.
Damn.
Marker placed.
Ja, so everyone so far.
Ja, die stoere gehoord dat die vind 'n ongeluk nie 'n ongeluk was nie.
Jy bedoel die tankontploffing wat die fasiliteit in moord toe gestuur het?
Ja. Hulle sê iemand het 'n bom op die ding geplant.
Hoekom?
Wel, dis nie al nie. Hulle sê SAR en as 'n vliegveld staan nie tussen.
Die CFA is gecontracteer om aan te werk.
Wel, presies. Spooke wat die Jack aanvra. Een ou gesê dat hy nou jas moet.
Weet jy dit vertel?
Ons het al John met 'n kliënt afgeluister.
Right. Die jou chom het by iemand anders goed. As jy kakstories wil glo. Doen dit ten minste net vir op pasag.
Nou maar goed. Cheers. Later.
Greenery, perfect. Oh wait, this is the one guy.
Analysis complete.
Too. These guys all know what they're doing. Nope.
You have arrived.
This guy just
at your
secretly wants to be a
destination.
diamond dog. That's what's going on here.
Alfred Collins is the lingua franca for mercs in that area. If you're going to get any information from interrogations, you'll need an interpreter.
You have arrived at your destination. Guard post captured.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
The map has been updated.
He's coming too.
Yeah.
Roger that.
What's that about?
You have arrived at your destination.
That's the target.
Go bonk your head. Oh, she's like literally about to. Oh, nope, she missed it. Just barely.
Side ops list updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
You gonna extract him?
Very cool.
Marker placed.
Sure. No, this is probably, yeah, faster just to return to CC on this one. Might even just go all the way home, right? We've just done a mission and 2 side ops.
Extraction arrived at Mother Side Ops list
Boss, that
updated.
man you picked up in Walla Yamasa is a top-notch gunsmith. We got plenty of work for him. But it turns out that he's just the apprentice of a so-called legendary gunsmith. Now, if this legendary gunsmith is all he's cracked up to be, we could really use him on our side. The apprentice gave us the whereabouts of his master. If you've got the time, go and grab him. I've added the details to your side ops list.
Oh yeah, I wanted to try the online mode too. Okay, I'd really like to do that tonight actually. So yeah, let's go ahead and head back to Mother Base. What's up, Dee Dee? More and more options there, but still no weapons we can customize.
Please specify a project.
shit, it captures vehicles. Okay. That's really cool. Durability up might be nice for what we just experienced. Or, although we're not going to last that long in the rain either way. Okay, so I think it's just like it's a more lasting stun if it actually contains like electric shock. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Sneaking snoot naked snake. Very nice. Oh, right, okay, yeah, this is the... Because he did have a sneaking suit, didn't he? We got a good chunk of change now. Oh, and I also haven't checked to see where this is at. This is what I did the other day when I logged on. Okay. Ooh. I can't speed... Oops. Can't speed that up, can I? No. Yeah, but I can speed up.
Please select a mission.
One of these. I think it might be.
Unit dispatched.
I don't think it really scales with how much time I have left, so I'm gonna try to speed this up just to it from the start. And, oh, we do have some D levels. Let's take care of those.
Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched.
I'll wait on that one. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, that's right. I have some more, check these out. Oh, this is customization stuff. Right. Very cool.
Clouds approaching.
Yeah, no, I meant to just do, this. But that's cool. I have access to that already.
Please specify a project.
let's go ahead and develop some weapons.
Please
and whatnot.
specify a project.
We got the money for it. Well, I suppose, yeah, could I do... No fuel, okay.
Please specify a project.
Sure, I'll go ahead and do this. Kind of like upgrading all my pistols. Fuck it, let's just do exactly that. Maybe we can tack this on. Okay. Don't call it there.
Please select a landing zone. Heading to Mother Base.
Okay, I'm gonna try to look up what it means if the box that it checked you. Okay, cool. So it's, yeah, completed, but you can repeat it if you want to. I guess. It's repeatable. At least that's what the first post said. And I suppose we should check out a couple more. Okay. Okay, yeah, there was like one discrepancy there where people were saying they were getting different missions that let them replay. But yeah, it seems like it's just you can replay the mission.
That dog's all grown up now.
Alright, let's smoke a bit.
Yeah. Didn't seem to take that long, did it? You think he's really even a dog? Of course he's a dog. What's wrong with him? Well, I just mean he looks more like a wolf to me.
That's crazy talking. He's a dog. You hear me? A dog.
So you think he's a dog, I get it. Keep a freaking lid on it. What's important is he's one of us. Regardless if he's a dog or...
He is a dog, though.
Why do I even bother?
crowds approaching.
Out a one-man infiltration of the Soviet Union. Even though he was injured, one tough son of a bitch.
And also, the boss was his mentor. That was why he turned his back.
He really has been through that.
Thank you for letting me join the ranks, boss. I won't let you down.
What's up, boss?
Boss, if you need supplies, we're here for you.
Cool.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched.
I wonder if that'll actually just keep going infinitely. I hadn't really considered that, but I suppose it might
Please
just keep
select a
supplying me
landing
with,
zone.
missions in every rank, huh?
Landing zone confirmed.
Roger.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Sun will rise momentarily.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Good God.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
Gaining altitude.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development complete. Development complete. Development complete. Development project has been added. Please specify a project. Development complete.
Yeah, I don't think I have any birds, do I? No birds. Hey, what's up? Very cool. Yeah, I'm a fan.
Please select a landing zone.
That's right. You have to call on the helicopter from Mother Base.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
But please
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Very nice.
Please select a mission.
Oh, the numbers is probably a quicker, easier way to keep track of it, huh? So this is at Site 4. 8. Oh, I guess this not all gonna be numbered, but that's good for the spots that aren't named. Just know, yeah, some of these names are a mouthful. It's almost harder to remember them than a number would be.
Nice pop. This feels good. Let's see. So yeah, Afghanistan strand. Also, when I can't talk, that doesn't help. Central base camp. Wait, are there repeats? Oh no, this is just in. Let's make sure we do that. Yeah, we got all three of those are actually kind of in the same area, aren't they?
Please select a landing zone. Heading to Afghanistan.
I don't feel like I've tried just like a standard S1000 very much. Yeah, let's give that a go. Sure. Save a bit of money there. Let's go. Do some nice cool clothes for Africa. We won't be doing anything combative anyways. You can just laying back, chill in your comfy clothes. Alright. Comfy horse clothes. Actually do this. I feel like we finally have a good reason to use this suit. We can still go the naked version though. A little bit of the naked snake. Is that it?
Deploying.
Yeah, it seems like there's quite a lot of water in between all these areas, and maybe that was just for that one little stretch of land there, but I think I remember that being a thing with Africa. Lots of water. Oh wait, we're not going to Africa, we're going to Afghanistan. Alright, probably that's that to probably just home.
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
That's cool. I don't use that very much. I mainly use the Phantom cigar for smoking. It's gonna be worse. Let's do this. I like how I haven't even used D-Walker yet. Yeah, I kind of want to like further my bond just a bit further, not necessarily max out, but with both of these guys first.
Yeah.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Yeah.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Marker placed. Marker removed. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis
That's
complete.
the target.
Analysis complete.
Sweet. That makes it easy.
Analysis complete. Development complete. Development complete. Development complete. Marker placed. Development complete.
Might be worth getting that guy to use this support unit. Isn't there? Yeah, there he is.
Analysis complete.
On the ground. Get down.
You have arrived at your destination.
Heads up. Подожди.
Лучше посмотреть! Иди за мной! Понял.
Fuck yeah. How was the outpost not captured? He's not an outpost.
He's coming too. Roger that. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. You gotta extract him.
Кто-нибудь снимите меня! Черт! Кто-нибудь снимите меня!
Psyduck completed.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Caution, sandstorm approaching. Enemy presence detected. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Making sure there weren't any materials on this.
Marker placed. Marker removed. Marker placed.
Other people are supposed to be.
Marker
back.
placed.
Yeah, I guess there's like. Looks like there's something over here. Okay, yeah, that's a
Enemy
little bit
presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination. Side ops list updated.
So I wonder if I start the online mode, am I going to be launched into like customization stuff?
Clouds approaching. Please select a mission.
Oh, actually, yeah, do I?
Please select a mission.
Let's put that in this.
Unit dispatched.
Yes. Let's try it out. The first time, finally. I don't even know what part this is. What video part this is, like 15 or something? And we're doing it for the first time. But that was kind of intentional to wait a little bit. I kind of figure I have to like wait until I have
some decent stuff, right? But I really don't know how this works. I guess we'll see. That's cool. XP boost. I remember this. Okay, yeah, so there was like, it was like 8v8, almost like Slayer then. Is that what this was? I don't know if you can, I highly doubt I'm gonna find a match of that. But I imagine if there's anything where I'm like, you know, it's kind of offline, online sort of a deal, where I'm like raiding someone's pre-made base they made, or something like that. That I can probably do, right? Let's create your character. Alright, cool. Link to the avatar from single player. You can only edit this avatar's facial features in single player. Okay. Still gonna make multiple characters though? Because it said first. Okay, but each playable character represents a class. Interesting. Our three classes, Scout and Purser and Infiltrator, each provide a unique gameplay style along with different loadouts. Oh, what did I just choose? Okay, I hope I didn't double press A just now. I think we're good there. But of course, yes. Excited to try this. I think we're gonna, of course, try out the different game modes. I just don't expect to actually get into any match, especially here at 4:23 a.m. Okay. I didn't even know this was a thing. Thought this was only Metal Gear Survive. That's a weird way of doing it, but okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Actually, I kind of like that method. It's just very unusual. Get your fancy hats on. There's a lot of tutorial here. Just like, let me show you everything and tell you what it's all about. I guess that's good. I'm just tired and I wanted to go eat while I customized my character, but we're not getting to that. They're like, let's teach you everything first. The battlefield. Okay, so yeah, they did say that the first character you create can only be edited in single player, right? So what? Just press the back button, the guide button. This is what I got. MGO party members allow others to use. They join the same match as the MGO party leader. Cool. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to leave. How do I leave? What? There's something I approach. What? This is so weird. Yeah, alright, I'm just gonna quit the game and relaunch it and whatnot, make my food. Okay, we'll be back in a bit. Eventually. I guess there's a possibility that I might just call it here. I'm getting tired. We'll see.